Hey, Berm Chasin here, and welcome to the channel. This one is another from Percy Warner Park in Nashville. But first, I had to turn these old jeans into jorts. It was a nice warm day and it was time to give the jeans a new life. After a few cuts, I was on my way for a warm-up lap around Toybox Hill. Did I mention it was beautiful out? Part of the reason I'm putting this video out before some of the others I've filmed is just because the trees are so beautiful in October in Tennessee. Oh yeah, on my last ride I lost this little cover on my shifter. No time to fix that now. Hopefully it isn't too dusty out. Up Boulevard onto Toybox Hill. Toybox has some small features that are fun to bash, but I was going for speed, just enough to get the PR and not slide out on the leaves. I always tire out riding this uphill, but what can I say? I'm riding acoustic. I was closer to crashing there than it looks. Anyway, that's the end of Toybox, which, if you take a sharp left, gets you on Boulevard to get up to the more advanced trails. Which takes us to RockyTop, a rather grueling blue that I've yet to completely clear. Be on the lookout for some fun elements on the way up to the Hot Project Humdinger split.
That is so steep. Wow. That wasn't too bad.
If you saw that spot in person, you'd understand.
Someone slid out there. I almost slid out there. Whoa!
Initially, I thought a biker crashed in the woods. Thankfully, it was just a tree.
I guess a branch just fell down. Something, I don't know. Always a reminder, we got heavy logs above our heads. Helmets can only do so much. Hey, that was pretty fun, pretty flowy after the first few rocks.
I'm now on FlumeZoom, a downhill jump trail. It's short and sessionable and rated blue, so it's great if you don't like gaps or drops. But if you want to clear it, you gotta work for it.
All right.
I felt pretty good about that one, so I decided to hit FlumeZoom several more times. I'll show some of the highlights before moving on to the other downhill trails.
Little nose forward. Oh no! Didn't quite make that one. I think I compressed too much with my arms, not enough with my feet on that one where I went a little OTB. All right, I felt a little better.
Look familiar? It's still FlumeZoom. I really wanted to dial in parts I felt sketchy on, including trying to clear that first double, which I cased. If you enjoy sessioning, definitely keep watching, but I would also understand if you want to fast forward to the next timestamp.
That was the worst one yet. FlumeZoom felt pretty good. Just had a bug fly into the full face. Would not leave. It's not what you want. Make this berm interesting. No glasses, helmet on my head. All right. I don't know what kind of bug it was. It flew in, heard it buzz like 3 times. That was my nope out signal. You know, for the next 20 minutes, I'm gonna feel like I got a bug in my helmet. Short. Still not that good. Guess as I get tired, I get worse at skinnies. It's the prettiest blue jay maybe I've ever seen flying through the woods. I was hoping it would fly in front of the camera. It was bluer than that sign. Don't normally film the climb up here to the top of FlumeZoom, Delta, Wabash, etc. It's not that exciting. Really just 2 berms, some uphill. Yeah. It's either my 5th or 6th time. You start to lose track after a while. I'll show you a CheaterLine I found on the last run that skips that 2nd berm. I don't know if I'd say it's easier by any means. I don't count this as a hard berm. That one's actually pretty simple. But if you want to skip this one, get a little CheaterLine. It's pretty fun. This one's not too bad. Try to take my rear tire in between those 2 branches. All right, so that is absolutely not how to hit ScreaminDeltaDemon. A lot of places my speed was just too slow. I kind of forgot what was coming up.
On the second run of ScreaminDeltaDemon, I rolled the first feature to gain speed for the next. This helped a lot at the beginning of the run, but I still didn't clear the rock jump. After that, the shark fin and the following jump went okay, but I still need a good bit more speed for the next part if I want any chance of clearing it.
Well, a tiny bit of that was good. Some of that was awful. It's a little tough because some of those jumps are actually on slight uphills, so definitely need to put in a pedal. The little shark fin, I'm not really hitting it right, but it's the first time I'm actually kind of clearing it, so it's pretty fun.
I was getting pretty hungry, so I wanted to wrap it up with a run down WabashCannonBall, a less consequential and flowier downhill line.
Oh man, that was terrible. Also terrible. What's up? Good, good.
That was my second time seeing the turkeys this week. I was surprised they let me sneak up so close to them. I had to get a few pictures. The ride back to the parking lot is always great, especially the last little downhill return segment. I took it easy up until the hookman split, where I tried to get a little speed. I actually tied my previous PR. I reached over 25 miles an hour on that segment. Not quite my fastest speed of the day. I still need to shave off another 5 seconds if I want to get on the Strava leaderboard. That's gonna get dicey. Thankfully, Witt's Barbecue is just a few blocks away from the park entrance.
Oh, good dog.
Oh, damn, I forgot the bike.
Thanks for riding with me. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.